Hello there guys, and welcome to some more Volters. We are continuing from where we left off, as tends to be the case in most scenarios. Yes. We finally got a hang of things last time, and we also got some large ships coming up, although we're kinda low on antimatter, which would maybe be a good point to send our ship over here to colonize Izar. It's funny because it's Mizar and Izar next to each other. Mael might also be a good idea because of adamantium, but it's really antimatter that oh well, I hadn't noticed there was antimatter here on Pavo. Although, to be completely honest, it's just one tiny planet. So I might want to actually reconsider scraping, evacuating it, because I can't actually see antimatter anywhere near. So for the time being, I'm gonna try to colonize the other thing. We're going with this, like, gut instinct that tells us to do this, and which will most likely end up in although it's not really necessary. Just now noticing that Jaya over here also has antimatter, and that's a medium ash alongside a large desert, and Izar is also a medium ash, so we will most likely go and colonize this because of all the luxury resources. We're not doing much with them at the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. So then Pavo's still up for evacuating, although to be completely honest, I mean, it's a 4-planet system, so I don't know. Science-wise, we'll benefit more from Pavo. And as we are getting into the latter portion of the science tree, we might need the bonuses, but at the moment, I'm thinking let's actually stick with these two, because if we evacuate and then colonize both, we should be back at around 82% loyalty, which isn't ideal, but yeah, let's do this. Also, let's have a look at our diplomacy, because I do remember.
You have another matter to discuss with the church.
I didn't introduce myself to the Vodiani,
We're too polite
and
to
they've
say
been
what we're
around.
So
They've been around for a while now. We know the lepers. We know the leapers, not the lepers. We don't know the lepers.
Like rain after drought.
Yeah. Okay. So Esther's finished its thing. Dudes here are just content. I'm thinking maybe we should colonize this with a single moon. I should also look into the moon tech. I remember not having picked it up in my last game. Oh well. So what is this? We have both yeah, the pirates don't really seem to be doing much here.
Hello. No one ever stays away for long. What you need this time, huh?
Cool. So only nearby fleets will attack if a mark is placed on you. So I'm thinking the pirates might actually behave like a faction and not, individual splinters. Although I might be wrong. I see no reason to force an aggression pact, but at the same time I might want to look into using our influence somehow. So there's no adamantium here. None here either. Or rather antimatter. So, yeah. Let's, Oh yeah, the siege of Duyel had ended. Let's pretty much go into, or rather towards their mama base. Do I have a fleet in reserve? We'll have some here. Okay. Doping standard military grade metals with alloy substrate of complex metals leads to substantially hardened materials that have a wide range of deadly or defensive uses. Okay.
Soon your worlds will be scoured wasteland.
Well, this isn't good. What? Holy. Oh, man. This is not good. No, sir. I mean, sure, we do have our new military. The problem is, if we're gonna lose Nakar, we're losing an adamantium post, and I can't exactly fight a war on two fronts. Yeah, this does kinda mess things up for me quite a bit. So what are we using here? We're using the basic plasma bombers as opposed to the basic bombers, which have 200 health. Let's see. Nah, no reason. I think they're better. The damage might be different. They're using projectiles, whereas the plasma are using energy. So, what did these dudes have? They kind of balance, and they're using a lot of projectile weapons. Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that Nekar will fall before we can actually do much. Do we have a portal on Duce? I mean, even if we have a portal on Duce, I pretty much doubt that one of these ships will be able to do much. Let's see, how many command points do we have now? 3, 10. Yeah, this isn't, this is actually pretty far from ideal. I wasn't expecting this. Well, I did just notice that I can't actually ask for a truce. I need to suffer war pressure to impose it. We'll see how this goes, essentially. So, I think we'll commit, for now at least, to our initial plans. We were taking the Argos to Izar. We're gonna build ships as much as we can. The problem is our longships don't really stand up to their hunters, which are pretty strong. They're also pretty much long range. I mean, damage-wise, they've got double. They're not as resistant. They're clearly more offensive oriented. I'll have to see. So that's a 5,000, and ours is, well, this is a weaker fleet. But Yeah, the point is they also have, it's stronger because of more command points, I reckon. So I guess after merging, things could be different. We'll just have to see. We'll lose Nakar if it's, yeah. We'll have to lose it. You know, it's war. So we could go with conscription. Protect system. Lower the side effects of the invasion, such as destruction of improvements and the loss of population. Or tactical surrender. I don't think it's we should tactically surrender. We also have the armor. I mean, they're more than us, but yeah. That was pretty horrible for us. Did we lose it right away? Yeah, we did. Damn. They might actually head for Duce, which is a pretty important yeah, thing resource-wise. This isn't going well for us. I think I should break off the thing with the Riftborn and redirect my ships over there.
In this cosmos we have come to understand.
Will they accept a
You're
truce?
not one of them.
No, not really.
What do you want?
Because it's fresh, I reckon, and we don't have a lot of pressure imposed. Mandated fleets have been destroyed. Yeah. Well, they're gonna have a Phantom, which they kinda ran away with. Yeah, our fleets still don't have the offensive capability of the Cravers, I think. Might have to look into that. So yeah, the longship energy. Basic hull array laser. 93 per second. 120. Okay. This is actually better. Pinch beam is 45. Phased beam is 26, but will scale to 62, which is much better. Also, I think transformative shielding is a tad stronger. Yeah. So it is worth looking at our longships, because we might just have new stuff. Unstable slugs. So this is 68 by default. Yeah, it's much better, and do I want energy bombers? I think so. I'm gonna stick with energy bombers. Fusion torpedoes. We'll go with decay torpedoes. Yeah. And the same. Let's just give them that. Let's also look at our attackers. Small as they are, they might actually come in handy. Affected slugs. Unstable slugs. It's not a huge improvement, it's true. Oh, I could also actually add more because of the upgrade. I completely forgot about that. So do we want torpedoes on these guys as well? I mean, so far they're good at short and medium range. Do we want to do a hybrid thing? Let's go with the railgun. Yeah. Although keeping them at short range, I'm not sure how good of an idea that is. We don't exactly need the manpower while sieging. We're gonna go with the kinetic enhancer here. As for defense, let's just have this on him. Edit. So yeah, these guys are already using the perfected slugs. Oh no. Ooh. 214. 271. Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, the cost is gonna go up, isn't it? I mean, the production, but not the adamantium, not the strategic resource cost, which is fine, I guess. Should rename that to energy bombers. Okay, so they've got a pretty, I imagine they have a pretty strong presence here. Yeah, they do. I kind of plan to get this, although to be completely honest with you, what do they have? There'll be a ton of Riftborn if we don't kill them all. The system isn't that great, I think. I think Duce would be a better, Duce and Nakar would be better targets, but we'll stick with these for the time being. Let's actually make another let's make some army here. Some army, some fleets, some things, because, yeah, it won't be nice. What are these? Pincer, atrocious pirates. Well, they're not particularly strong, but I mean, we aren't either. So, we'll see about being friends. What about Virgo? I'll build the bunkers just in case they decide to be a little too cheeky. Yes. Kind of threw me a bit off my plans. But why would I build science here? How much would this take? 6 turns because we don't have a lot of pops. Should do something to stimulate growth, at least for the foreseeable future. Also, do yell. Do yell. Yeah, these dudes are fairly mutinous. Let's give them the Luxuries Lottery. I'm gonna support the scientists, although I'm not sure why. So the militarists, which might actually be good. I don't know. Forecasting and controlling the high gravity and highly toxic atmospheres of gas giants is a science that requires inordinate amounts of computing power. Without great advances in mathematics, material science, and subquantum physics, it would not even be thinkable. So we have a battle at Mayal. This should be fairly easy. Gonna go with shields. This was accidental, but let's watch it just as well. Today's fraught with all sorts of perils for the recording dude. I'm not sure we want to wait 12 turns for this to be done. I'd much rather increase the output. Okay. That's always good considering we're gonna want to build a lot of stuff there. Okay, scalp. Yeah, this should be a response of sorts, but I don't know how bigger ships will actually respond to that. It's a good thing I built a portal on Duce. At least now I will be able to answer reliably. I think we should be able to attack now. Right. Yeah, let's do a preemptive bombing. No watching. Okay. Yeah, we destroy the pirates, and we also have Hellraiser torpedoes, which we'll have to see how they actually act. We used to believe in the Great Orrery, that there existed a system of mechanics that underlay all the reality that we perceive. Our priests were sentinels and seekers, either guardians of our people and our traditions or explorers and scientists whose holy purpose was to further decrypt the Orrery's mechanics. Though those beliefs now feel simple, one element has remained. A fundamental belief in the fact that one day the Orrery will align itself so that we can be reunited with our lost kin. The state of Mizan has broken some people's faith. They see a cold and hungry universe that swats us around like a cat playing with a wounded bird. But I won't give in to these frustrations, for what kind of leader would I be if I gave up? The day may come when all of our avenues are exhausted, when the promised home that we have sought for as long back as we can remember turns out to be a lie. On that day, I too may give up the hope of the alignment of the stars and the discovery of our lost home. But I will never give up on my people. Not while I live, not while I lead. And the next place to seek them is on Auriga, wherever that may be. So yeah, this is about searching the curiosity on Auriga. When we need to either do it with a ship that's level 2 or sacrifice 20 Hyperium. An underground citadel would actually be good with sieging. A geological vault would actually give us some science per strategic deposit. We're going with the science. Let's actually see where. Oh, it's a goddamn pity it's all the way over here in Quiver space, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna take a while to actually complete. Let's move more of our fleets in actually. 3,000 against the Geist. We should actually just... Okay, what do you want? I mean, really. It's gonna take a while to actually get rid of them here. Which in the context of the war with the Cravers, I mean, all I can hope for... I'm actually gonna need more manpower. Yeah, I'm thinking that's... I'm gonna go with this. It's +1 per pop. That's not a lot, but it might grow up eventually. So I'm hoping that these guys won't push for Duce anytime soon, or any other planet that might be their thing, so that I can kind of wipe this thing clean. Cool, we have economy and trade 4, which means that we can actually look at a level 3 modernization. Okay. So what do we need? These bonuses aren't that bad, but let's look at something else because we have a lot of luxury resources. So I could go with increased manpower, which could be useful. Science would also help. Production is never bad, but we only have 2 slots. Do I want to go with approval? No. Aside from Duyel, we're doing fairly well now that we lost the planet. How are we doing overall, though? We're not doing bad with dust. I'm thinking let's do manpower for once. Right. Because we have a lot of dark glitter, and let's also do industry. I'm thinking gedonics. Yeah, the thing is, this gives a flat bonus, where this, I think, you could benefit more of larger systems. Let's actually do science. And let's look at colonizing Arctic, maybe. For that adamantium. Arctic. Okay, this would give us another science improvement. It would take 1 turn, so I think it's fair to do it. I'm gonna maintain the bombing runs on this. Well, with my all clear, I completely forgot to colonize this, didn't I? Yeah. I mean, we will take we'll take a plunge in approval again. Rather not. We'll see. So with my all clear, we can totally move these guys back. We can actually move these guys over to Dorado to upgrade. Okay. Any planets that need building? I don't think so. Virgo. Yeah, you do seem to have some science output, so why not? Why not? As particle research becomes increasingly complex, breakthroughs like the isolation and observation of gravitons move many scientific phenomena from the category of mystery to the category of theory. Okay. Cool, so we could have done this, but someone else did.
Your presence and communication.
So these guys are friendly.
A special place in the void awaits.
These guys hate us. There's a battle at Quorum. Okay. Let's retreat. Quorum was here. I'm not too worried. We made a long ship. There, what's up on Nizar? It's the Argosy. Okay. Yeah, I think we should upgrade this as well. Although we have 1 longship which we could totally send over to Duyel. Right? That's the fairing. Was this the planet with it? No, this is where we're actually kind of drawing from. At the moment. They're ecstatic, so let's no, let's not do that. We don't have many hot and sterile here, so I'm actually unsure. We'll go with the sustainable farms to increase pops. This is going down quite slowly, I think. We had a very similar... Yeah, we actually took out just 8, which might actually be a good enough time to upgrade them some more. Let's also do the infantry damage. We can't really spare 10 of these for the armor damage, sadly. But I could go all the way, actually. Yeah. Pretty much. So our infantry should be a bit more resilient now, although I don't expect to win Capital World fight as easily. Let's look at the research. This is interesting because it would remove any additional upkeep on privateer fleets, which is a feature that we have not used a whole lot. Extreme swarm missiles, adamantium alloys. We can't really... I mean, adamantium maybe. Not much else. Improved fusion torpedoes. I'm not sure if those are actually better than what I have, so I'm gonna go with the pinch beam and sync laser. Although, don't we have better ones? Let's go with this for the time being. How much does it take to build one of these here? Quite a bit. Let's also bring it up to level 3 after we do the interplanetary thingy. Also have a long ship here. That's hopefully the better one. Yeah. Let's move it over to Duce. The portals really help with moving fleets around. But yeah. So yeah, a lot of things happened. Didn't expect the Cravers to be so aggressive, but they did just kind of take Nakar. I'm going to leave it here, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna see next time how this will evolve. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.